going on, guys? Peter J. Cruz here. It's been a little while. I apologize. It's been hectic on my end, on the personal side, as well as studio side, and this and that. Anyway, welcome to the next installment in TTK Making Music with Peter J. Cruz. I've got the Tone Kings project here that I'm working with. We're doing this long distance, collaborating over the internet using Sonar X3. We were exchanging files through Gobbler. And anyway, so he sent me his last group of takes that we're now, I've got on my project here. I'm going to try to open it up right now. And then from there, we'll go ahead and lay stuff out and get ready for the next step. So now we're going to head right into software here. So let me go ahead and fire up Sonar. All right, guys. Loading up. I already pulled it down from Gobbler. I just got it on my hard drive now. I'm just opening it up. Pulling up the files. Here. We've got... Alright, let me look at what Tone Kings got for me. Let me just see if he left me any notes in the project window. No. Okay. Alright. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through... Looks like he sent me a couple of new takes. And I got the old tracks here that we had comped together, that he had sung over, just to kind of place the song and everything, that I used to set all the markers. Now I'm actually going to go through and audition his takes. I think he's actually got them in little, yeah, see, like each take he's done. He's done one with his Randall and another one with his JDX. I'm not sure which amp he sent that to. And they're got multiple takes each one. They got 3 takes in each track. So what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll audition them all, and I'm not going to bore you guys because that's probably going to take me, it's like a 5-minute song, 4-minute song, times 3 twice. That's going to be a good while. So I'm going to pick the video back up once I've got it all sorted out. And what I'm going to do is I don't anticipate comping as far as comping together the take. I think I'm going to listen to the whole take and see which one's the best. If I've got glaring errors that ruined an otherwise great take, then I'll then comp it and kind of splice them together and fix it all up. But I think the Tone King probably nailed it on each one, and we're just going to pick the one that's got the best feel, the best vibe. And then what I'll do is I'll drag those down to another empty track, so this way we come mix time, we're good to go. So, okay, let me go. I'll be right back. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. Listen to the takes that Tone King sent me. Luckily, it wasn't actually as laborious as I had hoped or as I had feared. Right. He actually recorded 3 takes on each track, but they were actually recorded simultaneously. I guess he took a splitter and took one to one amp and one to another. So that simplified it because as I was able to watch the waveform. Actually, let's take a look here. As we took a look at the waveform, like right example on this one here. Here's one of the ones he just did that I just listened to. Here's the other one. And actually, while I think of it, let me move this to final tracking. So now final tracking is going to have these 2 tracks here, and then I'll have. Tone King, I'm going to actually create you a bass track and then a vocal track right now. And I'll put it in the final track just to kind of housekeeping. So let's do final bass. Final throat band. And then for the solo, I'll add one at the end later on. So, but for right now, I'm just going to keep those out of the way. So now I've got these 2 tracks here, this one and this one. I've got it soloed just so I wouldn't. I'll mute this one here. The Rough Fox, I'll keep that in. I'll go ahead and mute this one. This one. I can close that. Let's see. I can pretty much close everything else. Let me put comp track in the references. All right. Just to keep it, again, housekeeping. So our final tracking, this is where we're rocking right now. So I've got take with the Randall. I got one with the JDX, final bass and the final throat, which we'll get to later. So when you open up, for example, he sent me 3 takes on each track. And you can see here I've got take 1, take 2, take 3. And if I needed to splice it or whatever, I could do that here with the tool here in Sonar, and I could comp a brand new take, a composite of all the other takes if I wanted to. But truth be told, the first take and the second take had, the occasional, I didn't quite get the chord just right, and it was just barely, you could tell it was just off by a teeny bit, or it didn't sound like he was completely sure of what chord he was supposed to play. But this third take, man, I mean, perfect. He nailed it. There wasn't an error to speak of. No flubs, no nothing. And the attitude in that third take just rocked. I mean, it was just, he was the tone king. Period on that take. The other takes were just, he was just banging it out. That third take, man, he meant business. He took it home. So that's a great take, man. Good job. Good job. So I'm going to go ahead and actually keep that take there. Actually, I'll need to solo it. I'm going to keep that one soloed because that's the take we're going to keep. And as you can see, as I kind of scroll to the end here, you see how these other takes ended a little prematurely. The song actually ends around here. So this is just like, after roll or whatever. But on this take here, I guess he had that groove going on, and he just went with it and just jammed a little bit extra, and it just kills it, and it's just awesome. So I'm going to leave it, and I think it sounds really good. And of course, on the other take, he did the same thing. So let me shrink this back down. So this is our take for the JDX, and he has the exact take with the Randall, and they're different sounding. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to, let's see, go into here. I'm going to pan one to the left, like, just for now. I mean, I'll do all the fine stuff later on with the when I do the mix, but just for right now, just kind of give it some air and space and fullness or whatever. Yeah, let's do that. And should.
All right, we're gonna do the whole song.
I got the Vox solo. That's why. That's muted. Make sure everything else is muted here. That's archived, all the way down. Yeah, let me archive that one too. Okay. So now I should only have his scratch Vox here and his 2 rhythm tracks.
All right, we're gonna do the whole song.
I'm going to go ahead and create a group bus right now for rhythm guitars. Just this way I can play with the levels of it separately from the Vox and everything else just for mixing. I'm going to do it anyway at the end, so I just thought I'd do it now so I can have to sit there and play with 2 faders for the 2 tracks so I can hear the rough mix. So let's see here. Go back to put that to rhythm guitars. I'll go to this one also and move that also to rhythm guitars. Okay. Now we go back down here to rhythm guitars. There we go.
All right, we're gonna do the whole song.
Cool, that'll work. So anyway, so that's what we got the project right now. I've just kind of set up a very, very rough temporal mix, whatever. I'm going to send it back to the Tone King, where he's going to go ahead and then do bass guitar and do his final vocals into the project. I'm going to send it back, and I'll then do the guitar solo. And I've got some wacky stuff in mind for that. So stay tuned. That's definitely going to be very interesting. And then we'll go ahead and start doing the mix and get it all prepared and get it up to iTunes. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We just went ahead and set up his guitar tracks and laid them out, picked the right takes that we needed for the song. And I'll give you guys a little bit of a taste here. Let me pull this up right quick. Excuse me. This is actually in the bridge. There's like a bridge section right in the middle of the song, and I just think this is just attitude. That just got all kinds of swag to it. I'm sorry. That just rocks. Anyway, thanks again, guys. Stay tuned. We got more episodes coming down. Tone King's going to do his vocals and his bass. I don't know if he'll do them in one episode, if he'll break it down into 2 episodes. Then he's going to send the whole project back on to me. I'll do the solo, I guess, in about this section here. And we'll work on the mix and get it all prepared. And we'll probably also roll video when we actually get the stuff up to distribution to get it up to iTunes and everything, because that'll be interesting to see as well. So if you have any questions, by all means, leave a comment down below and we'll go ahead and get to it. And again, I picked the best take. Of course, it was simultaneously recorded, so it was the same take for both. And it was really the take that had, one, the best feel, the best attitude, and it turned out it was also flawless. There was no mistakes in it whatsoever. The other ones had a mistake here, another mistake there, and I could have comped it together if I needed to. No need here. He nailed it on that third take. Was absolutely perfect. It was a dream come true. And again, attitude and feel, and that's ultimately what we're going for. We're going for the attitude and the feel. So anyway, guys, thanks again for stopping by. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. Give me a like and rock on, and we'll talk to the Tone King very soon. Rock on, man.